Hello, Jessica Jorwick's back for another review, and today's a very special review because this is a very early release set, and this is set number 70104, the Jungle Gates, and this set's supposed to be released 2 weeks from now, or 3 weeks from now, I don't know, March 1st, and so you could expect it to start showing up in stores like, I think 2 weeks from now, or a week from now, but yeah, I got it early because I had to pay a lot of money on ToysRUs.com, but you know, I'm the Speedorz guy here on YouTube, and I go out of my way to review all of these because I love Speedorz. I don't know why. I don't really like Chima from my initial reaction, but Speedorz have just grown on me so much, and they just look so cool. So now let's get to the review, and like I said, this is set number 70104, the Jungle Gates. It's recommended for ages 6 to 12. It has 81 pieces, 1 minifigure, and retails for $15 in the US. And this is part of the Speedorz sub-theme, like I said, and the Legends of Chima main theme. Now let's take a look at the packaging. And so the packaging for the set is very nice. Mine got a little bit bent in the mail, but that's okay. And it just shows the Lennox in the corner right there, and on the back. And the back just shows some of the play features. And one of the specific play features is combining all the Spring Wave models, which we haven't seen this picture before, to create another one of these like combination models like they did with the January wave of Speedor sets. I usually don't do zoom ups on the instruction booklet anymore, but here is the instruction booklet. I just thought it was interesting because they actually do show advertisement for all the Spring Speedorz, and we can see that right there. And it just looked really weird, so I thought I'd show that. The set does include 5 cards like usual, but I'm going to compare the ones from the Eagles Castle, which also has Lennox, and the ones from this set, which are going to be the ones on the top. So this one right here is from the new set, and then this one down here is from the Eagles Castle. So the first one is just Lennox, and he's holding a different weapon on both of them. The next one are both called Defender 6, but one of them is in like a cave, and then this one's in the Eagles Castle. And the next ones are their like ultra build forms, I guess you could say. And this is the one in this set, and it's called Decalus, while the one in the Eagles Castle is called Clubus Maximus. And the next one are the, I guess, weapons. So the one in the Eagles Castle is called Staffa, but the one in this set is called Jabaka, which I think has been used before. Lastly, it's their attachments, and this one's Rotato because it has a different attachment, and then this one is Rat. Okay, so here is Lennox, and he's basically the same as all the other Lennoxes, and the same as the one in the Eagles Castle, except he has a shoulder armor, which is pretty cool, nice addition. And here is his back with the shoulder armor on. And here he is without all his armor, and here is the back of him. Here is the Speedor, and it's very lazy for LEGO's part because it's the exact same Speedor armor, which is this little, I guess, part right here, as the one in the Eagles Castle. I guess it's cool for continuity, but they could have at least put something different printing, but it's the exact same thing. Thankfully, it's not the carbon copy because the one in the Eagles Castle comes with this little, I guess, spiky part right there, while this one comes with a wheel, which is kind of weird. I haven't seen that on any of the Speedorz, but I guess it makes it faster. And I love the Speedorz because they look just so sleek and stuff like that. And the only part I don't like are the big wheels on the front because those get stained so easily and it's just annoying. But here's the Speedor all around, and then on the bottom, not really any weapons on this one, which is kind of surprising. But instead, in its place is the wheels, and then you could just do that, and then he speeds away. So that's it for the Speedor. Also, I forgot to mention this, but for the wheel attachment to the Speedor, I'm pretty sure it's a new wheel piece because they're like kind of like sticking out on the sides right there. If you could see that, if it's like flat, and it's not the same as the other like go-kart wheels as I call them. And the same goes for this part. It might be just a Technic piece, but it's kind of like a different model. More the same, but yeah. Okay, so here's the set all together. It's basically these 2 gates and these little torch parts, which are basically nothing, so put those torch parts away. And it does come with yellow Speedor like all the other 9 Speedor sets. And so the gates aren't unique at all because they're both the same exact thing. It literally says to repeat the steps before. So let's do a 360 of that. And the back, there's really no difference between the front and the back, except the back part, if this is the back, have these little studs and the torch parts right here, so I guess this is front. Then under, there's the under part. Then the top, there's not anything there, except I love these little leaf pieces. I think this is the best part of the set, because besides the Speedor and the minifigure. And yeah, that's really it. They're both the same thing, and the game of this one is that you gotta put the Speedor, you know, rip it, and then get the Speedor through those 2 gates, so let's do it. There you go. So it's a very simple game compared to some of the other stuff like the target practice or even the Ring of Fire. but it's not really that fun. So I'm very disappointed with this set. And so now let's go to the final verdict. Overall, I think this is actually extremely disappointing Speedor set. I think this is by far the worst out of them all. I haven't gotten the rest of the spring wave, but by the looks of them, they're really good. Besides this set, because not only is the Lennox Speedor not exclusive to this set, the Lennox minifigure is very easy to get in sets like Lennox's Line Attack. And I would way prefer the Eagle's Castle over this set. Then again, with Leonidas in like let's say the Chi Waterfall set, he does come in polybags, and Lennox doesn't come in polybags. But still, I think this is very disappointing because the structure is just garbage. I'm sorry. I mean, they're both the same, and there's barely any good pieces. And like I said, the Eagle's Castle is a way better set if you want to get Lennox's Speedor. So I do rate this a 7 out of 10 just for the Lennox figure, which is pretty cool. And his Speedorz, it's still the cheapest way to get him and his Speedor. And there are some nice pieces. And it is $15 for 81 pieces, which is a kind of a low price per piece ratio, but still okay. But still C in my book, not really much for a D+. So that's it for this review, and I hope I'll get some more spring Speedor sets. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.